Suze. Okay, I haven't even fully decided what we're doing tonight. Hi, Francis. I think I'm going to do an art journal page. And I'm behind, so just bear with me for a few minutes. Should we do paper bag art journal? Hello, Dana. Should we do paper bag art journal page? Okay. All right. So my thought is I was going to do something with, thanks, Francis. Hi, Louisiana. Hi, Jamie. So my thought is I'm going to do something with all black and white with one pop of color at the end. I'm feeling okay, Jamie. I'm still not quite there, but I'm getting there slowly. So, black and white with one pop of color is my thought. So, and I have to apologize, you're going to hear me sniffling and coughing because, you know, that ick just doesn't want to go away. So my pop of color I thought was going to be this pressed petal. A teal or orange. Hey, I have orange. Hang on. I have orange. Color Bloom Pot Marigold. And it's a nice orange and shimmery. So, we could do black and white with a pop of orange. I'm going to take out my black Stabilo Marks All. We can use a black, we need gesso for sure. So gesso we have, hello Melanie. Gesso we have, and we need a paintbrush. We have a crappy paintbrush, and we're going to use, I need a stencil and paste. We need some paste. We have black embossing paste. That kind of sounds cool. And the other thing I want is some kind of scrap paper that's black and white. So, I have tissue paper. That's cool. And I have music paper, it's black and white. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. I was on the other side of the room talking away. Okay, so I just need to grab a stencil or two. I'll grab something that's right on top. Kind of like that one. Let's go with that one. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is Elvis. What do you mean Elvis? I don't understand. You lost me, Francis. Okay. My music notes. Music notes. From Graceland to the Promised Land. I didn't even notice that. Right. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is do some ripping. Because I'm going to place these around my page. So I'm going to do that. And I have this black and white plaid tissue paper, so I'm going to rip some of that as well. And I cleaned my space today, and I'm going to make a whole nother mess, obviously. Cinnamon rolls, Jamie? You're a terrible tease. I'm still here. I'm just grabbing my matte medium, I think. Except I may not have any in here. Okay, hold the phone. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, I cleaned my space. Gold star for cleaning my face, yes. All right, we have matte medium and a paintbrush. Pardon me, sorry. And can you guys see what I'm doing here? So I'm laying down my matte medium. Going to put that down. I'm hoping this is gonna stay. This paper's got a lot of texture on it from the last page I did. So we're gonna go very heavy with the matte medium. What do you mean, what am I doing? I am putting down my ripped paper with matte medium. Very heavily matte medium. The music paper is very thick and the paper bag is very thin, so it's picking up all the texture from the page before, making it hard to stick down. I am using Multimedia Matte from Ranger. Great stuff. Are you just baking cinnamon buns for fun, Jamie, or do you have a school party or something tomorrow for Evan? Albums, like mini albums or scrapbook albums? Gotta say, I'm kind of jealous, James. Pinecone press. I don't understand what that is. So what did you guys do this past weekend? I got to go to Red Rock to stay with Bart and with my daughter Paige and her boyfriend Ben. And I got to sit around the campfire with my friend Susan, who is here, by the way. She's probably cleaning house or something while she's listening to me. So anyways, we had a great time. I don't get to see her very often. I try to see her when I'm down there, but you know, it doesn't always work out. But yeah, so that was a great night. And I'm totally wrinkling up my page here. There we go. What did you guys do on the weekend? Aw, I miss you too, Suze. We have to do that more often. Definitely. It was a great night. And the weather was beautiful. So, when I do this, when I lay down background pieces like this, it's going to do a couple of things. Hello, Jody. It's going to add texture to the background. And even though I'm going to cover it up with some gesso and some embossing paste, some of it's still going to show through and give me some texture. The other thing it's going to do is it's going to thicken up my page. And we all know that these paper bag pages are not very thick, so anything we can do to thicken them up is always good. Now gesso does a good job. Gesso works just fine for that. You didn't do much, Dina? Did you just veg around the house? All right, so there's my background. You vegged and colored. How many images did you color this weekend, Francis? I notice you've been quite busy with your coloring. Nice, Francis. That's awesome. Hello, Carissa. Okay, so I am going to take a quick minute here and dry this up real fast. The nice thing about that matte medium is it doesn't take all that long, but I did put it on pretty thick, so. We'll do what we can to dry it up quickly. Krista, did you have more people come and look at your house? Okay. So I wanted to experiment a little bit. I watched DDK Tron do this in a video once. And if you ever watch DDK Tron on YouTube, she is amazing. Just want to cool it down a little bit. So she put down a black Stabilo all pencil. And because it's water soluble, when you put the gesso one over top, the gesso picks it up and mixes with it. So you get these gray black streaks through your white gesso, and it just has the coolest look. So I'm just going to add some of this just around my pieces of paper, and we'll see if we can get it to do that for us. Doesn't have to be perfect. Most of it's going to get covered up. Just want to see if we can get that black streaks in there. You guys can still see what I'm doing. All right, let's just do a border. It is a black Marks All pencil from Stabilo. So it's actually comes out darker than a charcoal pencil, I find. A lot of people use it to create shadows on their pieces. It works great for that. I almost prefer charcoal to create shadows because this is super black. Charcoal is almost like a gray, a dark gray. So you don't get that big time contrast unless you're looking for it, of course. All right. So I'm going to go in with my gesso and I'm going to water it down a little bit, because it's super thick, and I'm going to water it down so that it shows some of that paper background. All right. Super thick. Oh. Okay, see if we can activate some of that Stabilo. Yep, there it is. Sweet. Do you see the streaks I'm getting? Even on the frame around it, and it's just going to dull the black a little bit, but also add the black to the white gesso. And we're also pushing that background back a little bit so that it blends into the background and it's not so in your face. So I almost feel like I want more. So I'm going to scribble on my palette here. And I'm going to load up my brush with my watered down gesso, and I'm going to pick some of it up and add it. Don't want the whole thing to be gray, so I'm going to go back in, add some white. But I do want that contrast in there. There, okay. Now we have to dry this up again. I'm going to clean up my mess. Okay, let's dry this up again. It's pretty wet, so it might take a moment or two to dry this up. Now I'm also going to do some stamping. And I'm going to try out a couple of new stamps that I got. I believe they're from either Francis or Cursa. You know what? I want a little bit more white in here. So I'm going to go straight in with a palette knife. Yeah. Nope, my hands are clean still. See? No, this is on a glass plate that I have on my desk. It's an old tempered glass drawer from an old fridge. So I use it as my palette. And I absolutely love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world because I can do just about anything to it. And when I get it full of paint, I take a paint scraper and scrape it off. Had you worried for a minute, did I? There we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. See? Wipes right up. No worries. My desktop is in bad shape, though. I have to ask Megan. I always worry you. Do I stress you out, Jamie? Okay, I like where this is going. We're going to dry it up, and we're going to put on embossing paste and stamping next. Hello, Katya. How's it going, Katya? I hope you're not too close to the fires there. Yes, it's my mission in life, Jamie, to stress you out. I gotta keep you on your toes. You love me. Okay, quick grab of some stencils. I mean, not stencils, stamps. And like I said, I'm not sure where I got these ones from. Well, this one in particular. I'm not sure if this was Francis or Carissa. So, this is a Red Lead Paperworks stamp. And helps if you take the plastic cover off the ink pad too. And Houston, we may have a problem. Ugh, that's awful, Katya. I hope it doesn't come too close. Is Louisiana still in here? Thought she might be close to them too, but maybe I'm thinking the wrong state. I know, that beetle is awesome. I have to figure out. No, I think my ink pad is drying up on me. Yep, it is. Okay, let's switch to archival and see if we get a better impression here. Looks like we will. Lena is close again. Oh, damn, that girl needs to move. Speaking of stressing everybody out, there's a better impression. But did they get it out, Katya? Okay. There we go. I like the writing in the background. It's nice and big. Let me see if I can get some more of that in here. Upside down, but oh well. Yeah, I think my next step is going to be buying myself one of those large archival ink pads because I can't get this one to last very long. These small ones don't last me long at all. So that might be my next purchase at Michael's with a coupon. Okay, so we have that. Now we are going to pull out the stencil. Kind of feel like I want it to come in towards the outsides. And we're going to try this Dreamweaver matte black embossing paste that I got from Carissa. Yeah, I saw that about the Kincaid fire. Okay, I've never used black embossing paste, I gotta be honest, so we're gonna see how this goes. Taking a risk, jumping in. Has a really nice texture to it. Oh, I like it. Okay, this stuff is super, super nice. I think I might be in love with this embossing paste. Dreamweaver is what it's called. Matte black embossing paste. I really like that. We'll have to look that up, Jamie, see where we can get that. And while that's drying, I'm going to clean up my stencil here. I don't usually worry too much about paint on my stencils, but embossing paste will kill a stencil in a hurry. So, okay, Francis, don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. My ATCs are still sitting here. I will put them in an envelope and take them tomorrow. I promise. So, you might be a little late sending out the ATCs. But, you know, it's our first run. I'm awful. I know. I'm so sorry. I'll be the one holding up everybody's ATCs. I don't know why I love doing it, but I'm always holding up ATC swaps because it takes so long for this group, Jamie. It takes so long to mail them out. Like, even if I'm, you know, running a little bit late, it still takes 2 weeks to get anywhere, which really sucks. Okay, let's dry this up. Hopefully it dries fast or semi-fast. I'm in trouble. It's posted in the group, Jamie. Can't be held accountable if you don't read the posts. Dana, were you in on the 7 kids one? They were due to Francis on the 15th. But I'm late, so if you want to get them, well, we should be able to. I'm not sure if we can split them that far. We did 6. Yes. You got one of mine? Yeah, it was a color theme and a quote. It's on the page somewhere. If somebody wants to go and tag Jamie in that. We just thought we'd try one and see how it goes. Try a swap. Pardon me, sorry. This almost has a foam texture to it. This is super cool. Is Chris still in here? Chris, are you still there? What Canadian accent? I do not have a Canadian accent. Canadians don't have accents. I don't know what you're talking about. And no, I did not say a boot. I said about. It's kind of foamy. Like, it's almost like a fun foam. It's pretty cool. About, not a boot. Eh? Smart asses. Susie, you need to help me out here. Back me up. You're picking on me, Suze. Alright, Suze probably park his car in the garage so he could eat pasta. What are you talking about? That's okay. I know you're busy, Suze. No worries. But they're picking on me. Yeah, it's super cool. It's almost like foam. It has a really cool texture. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. Very, very cool. Okay. Now, if we're going to go with a pop of color, I wonder if I have... Ooh. We got Park Car Garage Pasta. I don't know what Canadians you're referring to. Like, are you talking like Newfies? Because I don't speak like that. Oh, here's what I'm going to do. Never mind, Suze. Well, you might get away with it with them, but you won't get away with it with me. I know what you're really like. So I'm going to go in with this Distress Archival ink in Spiced Marmalade. Oh, they have an accent. They do have an accent in BC. The coasts. So Quebec has a French accent. BC has a Pacific Coast accent, and Newfoundland, New Brunswick, PEI, they all have an East Coast accent. Ontario, not so much. Pasta. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, little hint of orange in there with that. Ooh, I kind of like the orange and black. Okay. So, we have Pot Marigold Color Bloom Spray. And I think I'm going to drop some of it in the corner. No, that's not going to work. Here's what we're going to do. Water bottle. Color Bloom, no, it's Prima. It's like Lindy's, yes. But it's the Prima. And we're going to let it run through our embossing paste. A little bit more water. We'll do some over here. You know, one of the things I like about doing an art journal page, I had it in my head. Boring cold people. Yes. Cold. It is cold today, by the way. Definitely feels like winter today. One of the things I like about doing an art journal page is you can have an idea in your head, right? Like I knew I wanted to do black and white with a pop of color. But I didn't know how it was going to turn out. And to be quite honest, I didn't even know what color I was going to use for the pop. Yep, this is an art journal. This is my paper bag art journal. So when you get it done and you put it all together, you're just as shocked as everybody else is because you had no idea how it's going to turn out. let this run a little bit. I'm going to soak up a little bit of this color here because I don't want it across the page. But I do like how it's coming out. Okay, let that sit for a minute, and I'm going to grab some I need to look at embellishments. So while that's drying a little bit, of course I can hit it with my heat tool, but I'm going to give it a couple of minutes so we can peek. These are from the dollar store. Halloween stickers. It's got a Halloween vibe to it, so kind of want to give it something. These ones I bought, metallic stickers. I bought them when I went to Duluth. Quotations, they're Tim Holtz. And they're black with a gold lettering. I don't know about the gold. Mind you, the Prima has gold in it, which wouldn't be too bad. These are rub-ons. Now, I have these quote chips, the Halloween quote chips. Yeah, I've seen that video too, the popsicle sticks. To mirror the orange. Which ones are you talking about? Are you talking about the gold? Or are you talking about these? I also have these. They have an orange. But I think they're too kind of psychedelic. Too psychedelic for that page. So I have these. Collector of Curiosities. The Witching Hour. Palm Reader. Mischievous. And then of course I have all of my other usuals. Oh, forgot. I bought this sticker book. Curiosities. Hype page. The Tim Holtz words. These ones. The quote chips or the metallics. I know, that's where I got them too, Katya. Page. Aren't you supposed to be studying? I kind of like these ones. Ooh, the metallics are nice. Not specifically Halloween, but I wonder if we can make them work together. Let's see if we can come up with something together. And I just wanted to see if... Ooh, I like the 31. We're going to use that. 31 and an orange ticket. Perfect. And maybe the other one too. She's studying for exams. She has one more exam tomorrow. Oh. Do we like a moth? Damn. I like a moth. I think we need a moth. Maybe a small one. Okay. I can do this all day. Okay. Let's go with... No, what? Seuss? A bug. I did. I picked moth. I didn't see bugs in there. Did you see bugs in there? I don't have any bug stickers. I just have moths or butterflies. Moth works. Okay, let's break these open. I can get in here without stabbing myself. I do need beetle stickers and a stamp. Stamp would be cool. What did I see? I thought I saw one in here that I really liked. Let's open this up. Moths. Okay, let me see. Maybe we'll break it back out. Oh, look at that. You're right. I missed it. Beetle. Beetle it is. I don't know how I missed that. That might be part magpie. I just saw the pretty things. The Entomology Bug Stamps by Tim Holtz. Oh, I'll have to look for those. Okay, so what do we have? Oh my gosh, there's silver ones too, but they don't match. Okay. What do we got? Pardon me, guys. Sorry. I like Collector of Curiosities. I think that's cool. Shiny Collector of Curiosities. Collector of Curiosities, Dreamer of Dreams. I like that. Let's do that. Dreamer of Dreams, Collector of Curiosities. Okay. Now I have a huge mess on my desk. Toss these all back in here, and how come they don't fit? Okay. Now, we're going to have to give this a quick dry. To just soak up some of that liquid. I do like the color on there though. Okay, quick dry. That would be super cool, Dana. Uh-oh. Am I still available to you guys? Because mine says I'm interrupted. Oh, there we go. Now I'm back. In and out, yeah. We've had really bad internet lately. Every time I call them, they tell me I'm getting the best upload or whatever it's called. And I'm like, oh, but it can't be because it's crap. Now, I also bought, when I went to Michael's yesterday and they had all the Tim Holtz stuff on sale, I bought one of the washi tape sets, and one of them is kind of orange. I kind of like that one. There's letters, there's, I don't know what that is, wood grain. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that'd be cool, Dana. So I'm just ripping some of this to get a rough edge so that it's not just a straight edge all the way. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And we will use all of it. Put that there. And we'll put this up here. And, you know, it took me a while to get used to washi tape. I collected it because it was pretty. And then I thought, I never use this stuff, so I gave it all away. Jamie has a bunch of it, I'm sure. But then when I started really getting into art journaling, I actually really like it. Just gonna add some shadow here around my washi tape. And I'm just gonna smudge it out a little bit. Not too much, I don't need to add more water. I'm just gonna smudge it with my finger. I want it to look rough, it doesn't need to be perfect. There. Just to add some grunge, more grunge. Grunge is good. Some shadow, depth. There we go. Okay. Now, we want to, I have to put this on one side or the other, so I'm going to ground it right there with the washi tape. I'm going to use some letters behind it. Stick the 31 down. Like so. We'll stick it here. To put this underneath here, like so. And our little bug dude. We're gonna glue this here. This one down here. Yep. Okay, glue time. Pardon me. Okay, like so, and like so. I'm going to hold it down for a few minutes. while I'm holding that down, I'm going to go again around my stickers where I can. Around my ticket. And around my bug, of course. Smudge it out. Sorry, I know you're probably having a hard time seeing what I'm doing, but I'm trying to hold that thing down so the glue sets there. So I'm just smudging out my black pencil here to add some shadow around everything. And all right, I think we need one more thing that it's missing. Anybody know what that is? We need some black splatters. All right, there we have it. Collector of Curiosities, Dreamer of Dreams. And we need one more stamp. And today is October 28. 28 today. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we will stamp the date just like so, and we are done. Super easy, super fun. I like it too. I like how it turned out. Like I said, you never know. You never know when you start what it's going to look like when you end. That's one of the reasons I like art journaling. I was really comprehensive. Almost made a mess about this, doing this tonight. Just not sure where it was going to go, what it was going to look like. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. So next week, what are we going to do next week? Maybe we should check this out. What do you do? I think I have to do some more ATCs, I think. So let's do some backgrounds next week. What do you guys think? Yes, you need to just play and not worry about the outcome. Susan, yes, I would like to see you sit down and play. Don't think you've done that for a while. We have to do that, Suze, you and me. We'll get together and play. But we have to plan it so I know what to bring. Okay, so let's do backgrounds next week for more ATCs. And yeah. Okay, so there it is. Up close and personal. Hope you guys can see that. Love the pop of color with the black and white. And with the gray background like that. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you again next week. And hopefully you guys have time to create this week. Yeah, Suze. You know, it does have a shelf life, but I've used it even when it starts to smell. After it's dry, it's fine. All right, then. I will see you again next week. Bye, guys.